Hello everybody and welcome to Purple Table Tarot. My name is Robin and I will be reading for Leo today. So Leo, we're going to be looking at your major. We're going to be looking at the Strength card because we're doing this special reading for Leo season. So we're going to look into your higher consciousness, your current situation, what you are receiving from what energy are you receiving from your base inner self, your id, as it were, and then what energies are you receiving from your superego, your higher self, and how you're integrating those energies and what that looks like. We'll also look at the heart of the matter, okay? And then we will look at the 4 feet of the lion, and that tells us what is at your core, like what is your stability, how is that looking right now, what are those energies, and then how are those energies moving you forward, okay? All right. So as always, remember these are general readings. If it resonates, or even if it doesn't, leave a like, share, subscribe, and comment. This helps the channel grow, okay? This is a free reading for you that I am doing with my energy on the internet, and I would very much appreciate your feedback and your support to help this channel grow. Thank you so much. Okay, and if the reading does not resonate with you, check your other zodiacal placements. Do not try to make it fit. Just take what resonates and leave what does not. But whenever you do the YouTube-y things to help circulate the message, then the message can reach the person that it definitely needs to hear it. Okay? Okay, Leo, so I'm inviting Spirit in with so much grace, so much gratitude, and respectfully requesting a message for Leo. This is for Leo. This is for Leo. This is for Leo. This is for Leo. Okay, bottom of the deck energy, we have the 7 of Wands. So you could be feeling a bit guarded right now, a bit defensive. You know, not really sure who's friend or foe, but just kind of guarding yourself from most things coming your way. However, you still have skin in the game, right? Like you're trying to reach the top of the mountain. This is a card of perseverance as well, okay? So there's something that you do have in mind that you're willing to guard and that you're trying to keep to yourself, or just kind of take that energy and transmuting it into moving forward, all right? So in your higher consciousness here, Leo, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Karma, okay? You could be thinking a lot about your own karma at this time, but there's something about karma and action, reaction. Let's see. What is it that I like to say about that card is we make our choices and then we get clearer, okay? So you made a choice and you got clear. It's also the mess around and find out card, okay? So that's in your higher consciousness right now, Leo. And where are you specifically? You're in the Hanged Man energy. So really just surrendering to what is. I get the sense that you made a decision and you are now having to surrender to the consequences and the repercussions or the resulting circumstance of that choice. And that could be a very painful place for you. You could be in a lot of pain, and it looks like that's a part of this reading here. The other piece about the Hanged Man, is that you surrender to what is, right? But you're also in the spot of like having a spiritual awakening, Okay? Having a spiritual awakening. You could be in process of having your perspective shifted right now. You could have shifted perspective, and that also informed the decision that you made. Okay? But what I'm seeing here, connected to your base, like what is coming up from below, is the Eight of Swords. So really in your head about your impulses, your id, perhaps it was the impulses and your base desires that informed this decision, the mess around and find out energy, choice or action, reaction, action, consequence, all of that stuff, okay? And so now with that, you're feeling really in your head about the decision that was made. You're really in your head about, your base desires. You could be feeling shame, seeing as this card is connected to the id, the base desires. You could be feeling shame right now. Really imprisoned by a lot of the thoughts that you're having. Okay, maybe even thinking about different ways in which to... It's like thinking about having different ideas on how to handle the situation, okay? And because with the Hanged Man energy as your current situation, like this is a painful spot to be in. Like hanging from a tree or hanging from an archway by one ankle is painful, okay? And this is an invitation to surrender. And with this energy, I get the sense that you're probably thinking about ways in which to navigate it so that you don't have to be in this space of pain. Could be thinking about different ways in which, like different perspectives, since the Hangman is about gaining a new perspective on something. So you're really just in your head a lot about that. You could even be feeling trapped by it, feeling some anguish and some worry. But the truth of the matter is, when it comes to the Eight of Swords, is that you don't have to be imprisoned by that. You could choose to shake loose your binds, take off the blindfold, and walk right out of this, this open cage, essentially. All right. What is the energy that you're receiving from your higher self? So these are the two cards that, like the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Karma is in communication with this. So you've made a decision and the wheel turned and now you feel really sad, really regretful. Just feeling really, really sad and regretful. And loss, grief. Something was lost here. Something that was really important to you. Or, maybe it's like, maybe it was important to you, but you thought that, I don't know what you thought, but something was important to you, but you made a decision regarding it. And there was a fallout based on that decision, okay? How are you going to take these two energies and integrate them? What is that going to look like for you? So this would tell me that you're going to be really using your intellect around all this stuff. You're going to get clarity about the situation and more clarity about yourself and all the things, because the shift in perspective. But this very well could also be tied to an intellectual space rather than a heart space. And what I'm seeing right here is the battle between heart and mind. There's the heart space. There's the heart space and there's the mind space, both of which are in deep pain. Okay? Deep pain. deep pain, hanging from your ankle, painful. And then what do we do when we feel pain? What are you doing, Leo? Are you closing yourself off from that pain? Trying to put on like the bravest face? You know, be like, well, I got a set of brass ones, so I'm just gonna like roll. Because when I see this in between these two energies as a form of integration, what I see is an intellectualization of the situation, which is actually a defense. And it's no judgment. I do it too. I think we all do, you know. So this, this is an invitation. Yes, I see the positive aspect of this is that you're getting real clear on the trajectory, the causation. Okay, using your intellect and shifting perspective. But the other thing that's going to actually help you shift perspective in whatever way that is going to look for you, right? You need to take these energies into account as well. And these energies are of the heart space, you know. So with the King of Swords as an integration, like I said, you know, gaining new perspective, really thinking about all of the things, the decision, action, reaction, the wheel of karma, you know. And what was at the heart of the matter? And what is at the heart of the matter? The Ace of Wands. Okay, there was an opportunity. There was a decision, like there was a swift moving opportunity. It was really exciting, or it is really exciting, right? And this could also be connected to a new identity formation as well, like a starting over when it comes to your identity. You know, I get the sense, okay, based on this reading, okay, I get the sense that you made a decision attached to your desires, and that was exciting and all the things, but there was a major fallout from this decision. And now you're dealing with the consequences of that and feeling really bad and feeling really regretful. Okay? Now, at the very base of this, we see the Eight of Cups in the front foot here, the Death. So something has died, something has transformed irrevocably, and either you or another person are walking away, okay? And what do we have in the back end here? We have the card of independence and singlehood, but also feeling really good in excuse me, feeling really good in one's own skin. This is a card that I really, really admire. Like, this energy is like somebody who's very self-possessed, and not self-centered, but self-possessed. Okay, like they know who they are, and there's a confidence. They're building their empire. They know who they are. Okay, and then we also have the Chariot coupled with that energy, which is very interesting because the Chariot speaks to how are we embodying our next phase of life, okay? Who are we becoming? And who are we? You know, with the Chariot, it's like there's a forward movement. There's starting anew, starting fresh. And so there could be like a self-realization, evaluation in how you're wanting to move forward in your life, okay? Okay. Yeah. It's like this reading as it stands absolutely screams we make our choices and we get clearer. You made a choice. You have this experience now. It doesn't feel good at all. And there is going to be like a current process of trying to integrate this. You know, integrating this pain, integrating this overthinking, you know, recognizing, you know, all the things that played into it, and, you know, shifting perspective and remaining strong in your intellect and making sense of it for yourself. And, you know, something died and there's a departure, and now there is a new energy of singlehood and moving forward and independent, strong. I feel like this experience is definitely going to make you stronger in terms of like character. I feel like whenever we make choices and we get clearer about the effect that our decision had on ourselves and other people or whatever the situation, then that experience becomes integrated, right? And then we grow and we learn and we, you know, and then that actually is part of our building blocks to our identity. And just like how we then choose to embody ourselves and, you know, move forward in our life, because then what else? That's all you can do, you know. Okay, Leo. Yeah, this is a very powerful reading. You're really sitting with the consequences of your actions at this time, which, no shame. I mean, I don't know what you did, but exactly, but you know, what can you do? You made a decision. You can't undo it. You can't unring the bell. So all you can do is have compassion for yourself and anybody else involved. And if you need to make repair, then make repair. Reflect on how you handled a situation, what decision you made. It's like, it looks like the energy that was attached to your id, it now has you in your head, feeling mental anguish. Oops. Butterfly, rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Butterfly, rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Yeah. Don't get mired in regret. I mean, how about this? Embrace all the experiences that you're having right now and all the feelings and all the things, okay? And this is transformative. Butterfly, rebirth, newborn baby, chariot. How are you embodying yourself, okay? Right? So there's that piece, which is connected to this. New perspective. Trusting in life. Today I will trust that the events occurring in my life are not random. My experiences aren't mistakes, and the universe, my higher power, and life are not picking on me. I'm going through exactly what I need to go through to learn something valuable, something that will prepare me for the joy and love I am seeking. Yeah. I mean, isn't that something when the oracle cards absolutely resonate with the reading? I love that. That's like one of my favorite parts of doing this, and I'm so glad that I decided to like use oracle cards towards the end or at the end. I really like them. All of them that have little messages on them. I don't want to, do one and like read from a book, even though I do that too. Okay, so here is the power of surrender. That fell out. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Let's pick another one. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. I like that. These cards have an interesting little like plastic coating on them so they get all reflecty. And then this was the other one. Yeah, I wanted to pick another one because it's like this first one was like, focus on yourself and your own attractiveness. And I'm like getting the sense that that's what kind of led you to this place. Anyways, so Leo, you are a little scamp, and I'm so glad that you joined me today. And I really hope that this reading helped you. And I look forward to seeing you again and reading for you again. And go ahead and do all the YouTube-y things and help this channel grow. And I will see you next time. Okay, bye.